And we are live. Welcome to another episode of Saul GoodCast, Better Call Saul, Season 4, Episode 8, Coushatta. And we figure out what it means in the episode,
Yes.
what Coushatta means in the episode.
Yep.
Spoiler alerts ahead. It's Hugh's birthplace
Yep.
in Coushatta, Louisiana.
Yep.
All right, so let's get down into it because this is a good. I thought this was a great episode. It has some great moments throughout the whole episode. So let's get started with the whole cliffhanger that we left off last week, where Kim is going into the office supply store and gets all these office supplies, these pens, paper, envelopes, markers, crayons, color pencils, all that. And we was speculating, what could it be? And boy, it was so freaking obvious of what that was going to happen. So Kim had this plan. I dub it the Miracle on 34th Street plan, which is also referenced in the episode. So Kim's plan was to have Jimmy go cross country, Coushatta, Louisiana. While he does that, write letters saying how awesome Huel is and how a loving person Huel is, so that the assistant DA could be some leeway on Huel's sentencing. Yep. You sound
Did I cut out? What happened was, we had Jimmy on a bus to Coushatta, and he had all the various. He had all these individuals that were riding on the bus, writing letters in marker and crayon and all that. So he was a good man.
And I like how Jimmy started out with him only writing the letters, and he uses his left hand, and then he pumped the pencil in between his fingers to make it look like it's different handwriting. That was just great.
Yeah. And then he had others. He had others writing the letters and everything, and he I was in there saying, what exactly is going on here? And then he finally gets to Coushatta, has all the letters sent from Coushatta.
Yeah.
But I didn't realize it was going to be part of this elaborate plan. Especially making a website, which is an actual website, the Free Will Baptist Church.
It is a website. And plus, the best part is it goes to, if you click to donate, it goes to a link for End Childhood Hunger in LA.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And they also there's a phone number. It's a Louisiana area code, by the way.
Yeah.
And you actually get a message from the Reverend. I can't remember the name of the guy.
Oh, what was the Reverend? Oh crap, what's his name?
But it
I have to get on the website now, and
it's actually Bob Odenkirk, as the voice of the Reverend, as we see in the episode. But it's great, it's hilarious. They make Huel out to be the second coming of Mother Teresa.
I mean, that was a genius plan, and Kim was the one that thought of that.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it was just great, and it worked. I mean, spoiler alert, it worked.
Had a sneeze there.
Yeah.
But yeah, it worked. And I love the whole. It was Blaze Hansford, the pastor.
Blaze Hansford, yes. Right, Blaze Hansford. Yeah, you can get a message from Reverend Hansford, quote unquote.
That was genius. And the best part is that what Jimmy on Jimmy's end, he had the fake phone numbers. So those drop phones that he's been selling, so they can call those drop phones and have the his team from UNM, the the college kids, where they help him make the commercials and everything. They helped him disguise their voices and everything to pretend they were other people. Again, genius
Uh-huh.
plan. And I love the whole scene with Judge what was it, Manslinger,
Was it? I can't
Mudslinger,
remember what the judge. Yeah, yeah. The judge
the judge,
was like, I got all these
Munsinger,
letters. Yeah,
Munsinger,
Mudsinger.
yeah,
Yeah.
Munsinger. Like, are you prosecuting Santa Claus? It looks like a
Yeah.
miracle on 34th Street in here.
Yeah, that was
And you
great.
see the whole bags of letters that was sent to him.
Uh-huh.
It was freaking hilarious. I mean,
I
like I said,
know.
I would have never thought in a million years he was going to go the Miracle on 34th Street route with this. It was an ingenious plan because, you know, the woman who plays the assistant DA, you know, at first, you know, before they had that plan, they met up. Kim met with her, you know, and she brought in her team, and they was going to, like, you know, sue her, like, with these three different lawsuits. You know how Kim wanted to, be a show off and one upper. It didn't work, so then they reverted to Kim's plan, and I absolutely hate that woman, the assistant DA. She was a total bitch, total bitch. I could not stand her.
I know. But even she realized, it was a lose-lose proposition to try and prosecute Huel.
Yeah.
So, so what happened was, what I liked was, they went into court, and we didn't know what was happening. We couldn't hear it, but Jimmy was watching from the outside,
Mhm.
and eventually, when they came out, or when Kim came out, they go into the stairwell, and then she kisses him. Like, whoa, that must have
Yeah,
worked.
it was a huge turn on for Kim because of
Uh
what
huh.
her and Jimmy accomplished, and I was surprised because when we get to the ending of this episode, and let's go ahead and spoil the ending because it ties into the whole plot of this whole thing. Kim wanted to do it again.
Uh huh. Yeah.
You have Jimmy that says, we this is it. We're not going to do it again. We won't speak of this anymore. And then you have Kim, you know, a huge turn on for her, who has some excitement for her, wants to do it again. So the
Yeah.
question is Kim going to be the downfall for Jimmy for him to become Saul, or is
Oh
Jimmy
gosh.
going to ruin Kim's reputation?
Hmm.
So there's
That is a good question.
so many plots, so many ways they can go with this.
Yeah, that is entirely possible. Well, I don't know. But I thought it was very interesting. Of course, it turned out that Heel got was it 4 months probation? Yeah,
Yeah, something like that.
and time served. Yeah, I mean
Mhm.
time served, and it was 4 months probation. Yeah, so there was that probation period where obviously he had to meet with his probation officer.
Yeah,
But I mean, he like I say, it worked. I mean, it was it was an ingenious
yeah,
plan by Kim. I mean,
yeah. It
but of
was
course,
great.
Jimmy, and of course the two film students. Oh man,
Hmm.
that was tremendous. Well, they were doing the fake voices, especially Jimmy. Oh,
Hmm.
the Reverend Blaze Hansford. I guarantee.
I love the girls' voice as well because we listened to the girl voice, the one that did the
Uh huh.
makeup for Jimmy, and
Yeah.
it was like the Southern Belle accent. She said, well, I have all these names I could name you, but Jesus is watching. That was so
By the
hilarious.
way, you can actually hear. You go to that website, you can actually hear the voice mess. Some of the voice messages.
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I love how accurate they have this. And
The,
then this is a huge Easter egg. I mean, this is like what Saul did with Walt with the fake website.
yes. Right. Yeah. Save Walter. But by the way, SaveWalterWhite.com still exists.
Yeah.
It's still going. If you go to SaveWalterWhite.com, it's there. It's still there.
Mm-hmm.
But and of course, this website, Free Will Baptist Church, and it's like this. Yeah, I think we did see Heel in this episode, sort of. We saw the pictures on the website of him doing singing in the choir and raking leaves and all that.
painting doors and everything. It was like the Photoshop stuff with him doing this random stuff. And I think this is a great way to write Hugh off. Since in Breaking Bad he's gaining weight, best
Hmm.
way is to write him off. And then the next time we see him in Breaking Bad, he's gained some weight between then and now.
Yeah, yeah, but it was such an ingenious plan, though. I mean, gosh, I
Yeah.
was like, when I saw what they were doing, I was like, oh, I see what they're doing. It's great.
Yeah, I mean, it was so. I mentioned it last week. I was like, this plan is going to be so obvious that we're not even hitting the nail on the head. And it
Yeah,
was so obvious. Write fake letters, send them, and then hope for the best.
yeah, yeah. It was classic Saul. Definitely, that's what it was. It was classic Saul.
Yeah,
He
but this is
went,
Kimmy's. This is Kimmy's plan.
yeah, but he went into full Saul mode for this one.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
So there was that plot going on, and there was also the plot with Mike and the German workers,
Yeah,
and they actually got some R&R. They got to go to a strip bar.
yeah,
Yeah, and Kai was causing trouble, so they threw him out.
yeah. So what Kai did was he touched the stripper.
Yeah, which you don't do. That's a no-no. You don't touch
For the right price, they will allow you to touch them.
Yeah, that's true, but he had one too many, and they had to kick him out. And Mike's like, "Yeah, you just try me."
Yeah,
Mike's like, "You've had enough." It's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah, you want to mess with Mike?" No, I don't think so.
yeah. But that wasn't even the worst part. The worst part was Warner. He was having a few too many, and he exposed some of the plans for the lab,
Yes, he
which
did.
kind of got him in some hot water with Mike. And
Yes.
it makes me wonder what's going to happen with these German people. Is Gus going to go on a killing spree or to get rid of them or what?
Well, I don't know, but I mean that was an interesting little subplot as well. He was trying to bond with these two guys, at the bar because Mike took him to his bar.
Yeah.
Because when they were at the strip club, they couldn't even hear themselves think. I mean, because all the loud music and everything.
Yeah.
And Werner's the type who likes things to be a little more quiet, a little more subdued. And
Yeah.
I think Mike knew that, and Mike's like, I'm going to take him to my bar.
Warner is like Mike in some aspects with
Yes.
the whole respecting people and all that.
Mm-hmm.
And I think and I guess Mike's bar is like like right across from or right next to where the strip club is. And it's the same bar that Mike always goes to in Breaking Bad, and the same bar where he punched Walt in the face.
Right, yeah. It seemed like it wasn't that far because it didn't take him very long to get to the strip club after what happened with Kai.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, see, Werner was bonding with these guys
Mm-hmm.
while Mike had to go handle Kai.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I mean, this is going to lead to something interesting. And then later on, we see Mike and Gus in the super lab, and Gus is going over the plans, and
Mm-hmm.
Mike tells him about what Werner did, and Mike says, "I think he understands. He's got it. He understands what's going on."
Mm-hmm.
So it's like I've got my eye on him. Mike's like, I got my eye on him. So
Yeah. Let's see here. I'm trying to see what else happened.
well, there was the whole thing with who was it? Nacho.
Nacho, yes, Nacho. So let's start with the beginning. Nacho is in Hector's seat now. So he's presiding over Hector's role since he's incapacitated.
Yes,
And him and Crazy Eight.
Crazy Eight. Yeah,
Crazy Eight. I am excited to see some Crazy Eight.
yes,
We know what's going to happen. We got to get the Jesse cameo sometime, either probably next season, because Jesse works with Crazy Eight. So
yep.
we want to see. Hopefully, we get see some Jesse in season 5. But we see Crazy Eight with Nacho behind him. In the restaurant where they do their deals. In previous
Yep.
episodes, this dude who is like full on gangsta and everything comes in. He's short some cash. He says to Crazy Eight won't happen again. Nacho calls him over. He rips
His earring
off his freaking
Yeah.
ear,
Yeah,
and he said, "You're going to pay me plus interest."
yeah.
That was it.
That's the kind of thing that is something that's like something Hector would do. Is like rip the guy's
Yeah.
earring off.
Well, he's got to keep up appearances. Got to keep up.
Yes. Right.
And we
Yeah.
noticed that we see Nacho go to his house. The first time we've ever seen him going to his house, so what would appear to be his house. And he goes to there, and he opens up a safe, and we see some fake IDs with him and his father, trying to escape that lifestyle to Canada.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got a couple of girlfriends that he actually provides with drugs. He gave them some drugs, so.
Yeah.
And then near the end, we finally meet Lalo, Tony Dalton. Tony Dalton comes on as Lalo.
Oh my God. That was the most entertaining 5 minutes I have ever seen.
Yeah,
Love
was great.
that scene from start to finish.
He's in the kitchen.
Excited.
He's in the kitchen cooking, and he's like, "Hey, try this."
Oh, he's definitely a Salamanca. I mean, with him and Tuco cooking, definitely a Salamanca.
Yeah.
And Nacho knows. Nacho knows, since he knows that he's a Salamanca. He's in it for big time.
Yep.
There's no excuse. I love the introduction of Lalo. I thought it was a great introduction, and it was like this dude is like, he's all nice and happy and charming and everything. Like, hey, try some of this. It's to die for. And it's like, oh my God, he is going to be such one big badass. I can feel it.
It was a great introduction to Lalo. It really was. I really liked it.
But the question
was a tremendous.
It's going to be a head-to-head with Lalo and Gus, because he's a Salamanca, and Gus, Gus kills every single member of the Salamanca family. So Lalo is going to die. Presumably, he's going to die.
Yeah, because on Breaking Bad, we only heard his name mentioned. We only heard mentions of him on Breaking Bad. So now to finally see him and just his personality. Gosh, he's got a great personality. He really does.
He does. It's like, oh sweet. I know I wouldn't mind eating the food that he cooked, but I'd be
Mm-hmm.
afraid that he would want something in return. It's like I
Uh,
feed you, now you're gonna have to go and kill this guy for me. It's like, oh
oh
okay, oh
yeah,
shit.
yeah,
But I think Tony Dalton is going to kill it in that role, and I am thrilled, and I cannot wait
yeah.
to see more of Lalo. I am
He
thrilled.
he is great. He is great in that role. I mean, he killed it. You know, he literally killed it. He did.
Mm-hmm.
It was great. Like I say, great introduction.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think Nacho comes in and it's like Crazy Eight says, "There's somebody here," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Mm-hmm.
I said to myself, "I bet it's Lalo."
Yeah. And we're only two more episodes left, and they introduced Lalo next to the end of the season. It's
Yeah.
like, whoa, this some big shit's about to go down.
Uh huh.
And I cannot wait until we see what Jimmy did to Lalo for him to thought it was Lalo that kidnapped him in season when we first meet Saul
Hmm.
in Breaking Bad. So I wonder if Nacho went to Saul to help to see if he can help him get rid of Lalo or something. I don't know, because when we see Saul in Breaking Bad for the first time, it was like, "Are you Lalo?" It wasn't Lalo. It wasn't me. It was Nacho. It was Nacho. So he did something to warrant that to happen.
But
But
yeah, this was oh my gosh, the introduction. They did it in a great way. They in a great way. I like the way they did it,
yeah,
and he's going to be. I don't think he's going to be an important character at least until they either kill him, or he leaves the show, or whatever.
yeah,
They're going to make him a pretty important character because, as you mentioned, he's a Salamanca,
hmm
and he's going to play a big role. Um,
yeah,
and of course, I think we see him in the preview talking to Hector.
yeah. We do see Lalo next Monday, and Nacho takes him to Hector,
Yes.
which again he gives him the bell. That is Lalo's bell, 100% guaranteed,
Yep.
guaranteed, guaranteed.
And
And
also we
the best part is that we see the bell in Breaking Bad. We don't
yeah.
know whose bell it is. Now we want to find out that it's Lalo's bell.
Uh-huh.
Freaking epic!
Oh
Freaking
yeah.
epic!
And also we're
And
gonna
the best part is that when Hector kills Gus, he does it with the bell. So that's revenge for Gus killing Lalo.
uh-huh.
Boom.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Go
And
ahead.
we're also gonna finally see as far as this Monday we're gonna see Jimmy getting that much closer to getting his becoming a lawyer again.
Yeah, I think they teased a little bit that he's going to be a lawyer pretty soon, either next episode or the season finale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
and also in the teaser, we do see Hector in the old folks' home like he was in Breaking Bad.
Right. Yes, we do. That's right. We do see
So
him in.
maybe apparently Hector was in the old folks' home. Then something happened for Tuco to gain control over him, and then he went back to the old folks' home.
Uh huh.
So
Well, I
we got to
think.
figure out
Well,
how Tuco got him.
he went back to the old folks' home after Tuco was killed, if you remember.
Yeah, yeah. So there's got to be some story of how Tuco became his caregiver.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. Well, how does that happen? I think we
I
are
wonder.
gonna.
I wonder if Lalo is the first one that's his caregiver, and then when he dies, Tuco comes in and takes over.
Ooh, that's an interesting thought.
I mean, something has got to happen because Lalo is going to be, like you said, he's going to play a very important role.
And
leading into season 5.
we know all those Salamancas are very close. They're a very close knit family.
Yeah.
Definitely, Hector and the cousins and let's see. Now we understand that the cousins have gone south. So I'm wondering, is this where they stay and where they stay down in Mexico, and then when we see them in Breaking Bad, this is where they come back to the States?
Maybe. And plus, we got to find out who told Lalo what happened with Hector, and it had to be the cousins. The cousins had to tell Lalo what's happening to Hector. It's either that or Juan Bolsa.
Yeah. That's also possible. Yeah, either Juan Bolsa or the cousins. But I mean, this season is so freaking good. It's been so freaking good. I can't believe.
Oh, you sound one out. You sound one out. Can you hear me? You sound one out. Try it. Nah. Yeah, your sound's out again. There we go.
Oh, it's back? Okay. But yeah, I mean, this season has been so freaking good. I can't believe it's going to end in 2 weeks. It's like, damn, it just started and now it's going to, because it's been so good.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, with the introduction of Lalo, there's going to be so many other different storylines. There's going to be like a new storyline. I mean, it makes me excited for what could happen up ahead, but also it's anticipating Breaking Bad, of course. It's in full anticipation.
Mm-hmm.
We may see Jimmy in one of the colorful suits at the end of the season finale. Like Saul Goodman, Esquire.
We got to see Jimmy in that freaking strip mall Saul Goodman office at the end of the season.
Well, remember on this episode, he did go to he did look at another office.
Yeah, he did look at another office.
But it's not the strip mall, but it's And remember, that it looked kind of like Tuco's hideout.
Yeah, it did look like Tuco's hideout for me. It kind of looked like I want to see if I can find a picture of that.
That epic scene in season 2 where was it season 2?
Yeah, it was season 2.
Breaking Bad, where Walt goes to Tuco and says, "This is not meth." It was what was that stuff called?
It was oh crap, what was it called?
Yeah, I try to remember too because it was like an explosive.
Fulminated mercury. And your sound's out if you're trying to talk. The sound.
All right, is it better?
There we go.
Yeah, fulminated mercury. That's what it was. Yeah, that was an epic scene. Also, I don't know if that's the same place that Tuco eventually wound up or not. I don't know.
It looked like it. I mean, just from the outside of it.
It did.
To me, it looked like it.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a tremendous episode, and this season has just, and it's hard to believe how much this season has flown by, and it's just about over.
Yeah, it just seems like it just started.
But the thing is, our season finale for the Saul GoodCast is going to be running into the season premiere of The Walking Dead, and the webcasting Dead. So our podcast in 2 weeks is going to be the Saul Good webcasting Saul Good Deadcast. That's what it's going to be.
I'm going to have to write that down so I can remember.
Yeah.
But let's see. I think we covered all of the major plot points that's happening.
Yeah, I think we did. Yeah.
So next week, what? Any predictions for Monday night?
Well, we will probably see the bell being given to Hector by Lalo, and
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy's going to get that much closer to being a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
What will we see from Nacho, if anything? What will Nacho be doing?
Yeah, I think we will see Nacho
Yeah.
because in the synopsis for Monday, it's going to be Nacho is
Okay.
forced to make the rounds with Lalo.
Okay. Cool.
It
Should be
is
good.
directed by Vince Gilligan.
Vince
So
Gilligan, yes, it's gonna be a
this is the
great one.
first episode of season 4 that he's directed, and I am thrilled about that.
Yep,
Thrilled.
the
And
episode is titled Wiedersehen. It's German for
Peterson.
goodbye. Yeah,
Ooh. And Jennifer Hutchison is writing the episode.
she's written quite a few good ones.
Oh yeah, she has. Um, so Monday night, yeah, I agree. I think we're going to see more of Lalo, and hopefully we get to see the bell given to Hector by Lalo.
Mm-hmm.
Um, we got to figure out what's going on with Hamlin, and McGill.
All right, yeah.
We haven't heard anything from Hamlin ever since he told Jimmy to fuck off. Which was well, fuck you actually, but basically it's the same thing.
Yeah.
So we haven't heard any much from Hamlin. What's Kim going to do with her excitement of scamming people?
Oh yeah.
Her newfound excitement. What's that going? What's that relationship between the two?
And I imagine we'll see more with the German workers and Mike,
Mm-hmm.
with Werner and
And
the rest of them.
we gotta find. And plus, Gus has to know that Lalo's in town. So I want if Mike or Nacho or one of the. It has to be Nacho. Informing Gus since he's tasked for being the informant. Gus. So
Yeah.
I say that Gus is going to get a huge surprise from Nacho saying that Lalo's in town.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm sure Gus knows who Lalo is.
Oh yeah, I'm very sure as well. I mean, and of course the Salamancas are tied with the cartel, with Don Eladio
Yeah.
and Juan Bolsa. So, well, hell, Hector worked for Don Eladio.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Are we
back.
gonna
You
see?
probably have a short in your headphone jack.
Might be. I'm wondering if we're gonna see any more flashbacks with Don Eladio. That'd be great.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That would be awesome.
Bring back Stephen Bauer as Don Eladio.
Mm-hmm. And then the big question is Nacho on the chopping block this season? Is
Ooh.
Nacho going to die? Because in the synopsis for the season finale for Winter, Jimmy turns the page on his reputation. Lalo tracks a loose end in Gus's operation. Mike is forced to make a difficult decision.
Ooh. And that could be that difficult decision could have something to do with Werner because he likes Werner. He does.
Yeah.
But,
and plus we got to figure out the transition of Mike being this, to this average guy to this cold-hearted, blooded murderer.
Mm-hmm.
So we need the transitioning into that from Mike.
Yeah, I think so.
Do you think Nacho's going to die this season, or is it too soon?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
Because I think they could probably squeeze in a few more episodes with Nacho and Gus
Mm-hmm.
if they wanted to, for like the beginning of season 5, and then kill him off.
Yeah, that's always possible.
And plus, I hope we get to see more of the building of the lab
Yeah,
tomorrow, Monday night.
yeah. Maybe they'll have it finished by the end of the season. Especially if they
So
do a
that'd be
time.
awesome.
Especially if they do a time jump. If they do a time jump,
Yeah, that makes me wonder if they're going to do another time jump.
because they did a 9 month time jump in the episode Something Stupid.
Yeah, so I wonder
So,
if they're going to do another, maybe a little time jump,
mm-hmm,
probably for like a couple of like a month or so.
mm-hmm. But shows like Better Call Saul, they can get away with doing that. They can get away with time
Yeah,
jumps.
yeah, because some of the stuff is not important for the viewer,
Mm-hmm.
unlike something like Walking Dead or something. But with time jumps
Right.
in Better Call Saul, they can do that any old time. And I hope we're going to see another flashback with Chuck.
Oh, because it was great to see that one this season.
That was great to see that one. It was great. It was a good. It was a good surprise. It was a good surprise. We kind of figured that Chuck had been mentioned or shown this season. Just didn't know when, but it was a good surprise.
All right, yeah, because I was like, they got to bring back Michael McKean for at least one flashback
Yeah.
because he was so good. Because he's so good as Chuck.
Mhm. Let's see here. So I think we covered every bit of that episode. I don't think we missed anything. Let me see if there's anything on Walking Dead related, because we are approaching the new season. It's right around the corner. So I don't know if there's any other news.
1 week from tomorrow.
Yep. Okay. Are you talking? Because if you are, I can't hear you.
No, no,
All right.
I'm not. I'm just sitting here.
All right. So I found some news that The Walking Dead confirms Maggie will leave, but not die. Maybe back for
Ah,
season 10. This is reported by Forbes.
okay. So they're not killing her off. They're just,
During the who's the black dude they did it with?
Morgan.
No. The other one. The dude with the glasses and the dreadlocks.
Oh, Heath. Heath.
Heath. Yeah. So he's not dead, at least we know of. They
Well,
just
yeah,
wrote him off.
yeah. Gosh, I mean, it would be great to see him bring him back.
Yeah, what? We haven't seen him since what, season 6?
Season 7. Because remember
Really?
they had the flashback with he and Tara. Remember they separated,
Oh yeah, that's right.
and then Tara ran into those walkers on that bridge. That's where she met Oceanside. That's where we met Oceanside.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
And those walkers were under that sand that was from that sand truck.
Mhm. I wonder if Heath is going to show up on Fear the Walking Dead. That'd be a
Ooh,
good place for him.
I don't know.
But yeah, so they're not killing Maggie off. They're just going to write her off.
Okay. Well, she has a lead role in this new show. She
Mm-hmm.
shot the pilot for this
Mm-hmm.
upcoming show on ABC. So if she's the lead role, then they really didn't have much of a choice but to kind of write her off
Mhm.
temporarily. But that she would be back for season 10, apparently.
Mhm. Let's see if there's any other news. Well, it's confirmed that Rick is going to die. Don't
Mm-hmm.
know which part of this season he will be dead, but they're pretty adamant that it's going to be his final episodes.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. All right, so for um for Scott Gimple, the new showrunner, Angela Kang said he's not involved with the day to day of season 9. So that's a relief for some of the people.
Yeah. Well, he pissed a lot of Walking Dead fans off. So,
Mhm.
especially killing off Carl and everything.
Yeah, and they said he ruined Fear the Walking Dead too.
It got to where it was okay, but it just to me, I lost interest in it. I mean, I love Morgan.
Hmm.
I love Morgan. I like John, the character on the Fear of the Walking Dead, the guy with the pearl-handled revolvers.
Hmm.
But it got to where I couldn't really watch it. I just couldn't get into it.
Hmm.
I mean, and Morgan is one of my favorite characters from The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
Just couldn't get into it.
yeah. I don't get why Gimple, why him?
Hmm.
Because
I mean,
he's
quite
yeah
frankly, he
he's
sucks. He
he
sucks.
does. Yeah, I mean it's like you have the golden you have this golden egg of The Walking Dead, but you have this horrible showrunner that doesn't know what to do with it. He doesn't understand the comic book. At least I don't think so. He doesn't understand what The Walking Dead is. He doesn't understand
Hmm.
it. He doesn't understand the genre of the show.
Yeah,
We can do better than Gimple.
we could.
Thank, thank God that AMC sort of learned their lesson and replaced him as showrunner.
I don't know. That's crazy, man. It's just.
But yeah, he does some damage for season 8, which is going to make season 9 a tough seasons to get through. Tough season to get through.
Yeah, because they're killing off Rick.
Yeah.
I mean, we already pretty well know they're killing off Rick. I mean, there's no question
Hmm.
about it. Why would they say his final episodes?
Hmm. Yeah.
If they weren't killing him off, why would they say his final? Yeah. So I think we've covered
Um.
everything. Looks
Yeah.
like.
I'm reading an interview with Greg Nicotero, and he said that season 9 is going to be bringing the Walking Dead back to the golden age style. And you muted again. Sounds off.
All right. I say that's a relief.
Yeah,
To,
I
to
would
hear
have loved to
that,
see. Yeah,
to hear that from Greg Nicotero, I was like, and that's actually a good sign. And yes,
yeah,
he is directing the season premiere.
hmm yeah. I'm a little bit solid now since Nicotero was
Yeah.
talking about. I wish they would have picked him as showrunner. I think it would have made a tremendous showrunner.
Oh, he would do a great job because he does a great job directing.
Yeah.
But he's been in the special effects and creature makeup effects business for a long time.
Oh
He's
yeah.
done makeup effects for a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows.
Oh yeah, he's done a lot of crap. What? Dawn of the Dead, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Halloween 5, I think. So yeah, he's done a lot of stuff.
He is a master at his craft. He really is.
Yeah.
Beanie, he's you know great
You're
job.
there we go. You're back.
But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing how the Whisperers are incorporated into the show as well.
Mhm. Yeah, so they said that the season 9 is going to be a little bit more fast paced than the long dragged out episodes like they were under Gimple's run. I mean, I don't mind the long drag out stuff. Just don't do it like every single episode or every single other episode. Mix it up a
Yeah,
little bit.
yeah.
But I think, yeah, so I try to stretch this out a little bit longer than. But anyway, let's see here. So next week is going to be the last week before The Walking Dead returns. I cannot wait. So, which means next week, after we discuss the episode of Better Call Saul, we'll do a recap of what happened in season 8 of The Walking Dead. Get ourselves stoked and prepared for season 9. And then, so let's go ahead and end it. But before we end it, Wednesday night on my other channel, we're going to do another Real or Not Real. It's Halloween. We're going to ring in the Halloween season by watching some scary videos and see if they're real or not real.
Mm-hmm.
And then next Saturday is going to be another Better Call Saul GoodCast Wiener Schnitzel.
Wiedersehen.
Wiedersehen.
We're
It's like the
actually,
song.
for those who don't know, we're actually doing a Real or Not Real every Wednesday leading up to Halloween. But we won't have a show on Halloween. But we will have shows every Wednesday night, 8 Eastern, leading up to Halloween.
Yep, absolutely. We're going to watch some scary shit. It's going to be some real X-Files shit out there. Oh, show off your X-Files thing. Show off your X-Files.
Oh, yeah. Season 11 is available now. Season 11 of the X-Files.
I thought season 11 was way better than season 10.
Yeah.
Season 10 had its ups and downs, but I think season 11 was pretty solid.
I have season 10 on DVD also. But season 11 has one of my favorite episodes, Lost Art of Forehead Sweat.
That was a really good episode. I love that episode.
Yeah.
That was a good episode. Good standalone.
Yeah. And if anybody's an X-Files fan and saw that episode, if they've seen these Bai commercials, Bai is like a vitamin water type deal.
Oh yeah. Reggie's
on the commercials with Justin Timberlake. Yeah.
That was great. Yeah, as soon as I saw those commercials, I was like, oh, that's Reggie from the X-Files. It was so freaking awesome.
Yeah.
But anyway, yes. So, next Saturday, another Saul GoodCast. Wiedersehen.
Yep.
Wiedersehen. It's German. Like, what was that? It was the Sound of Music. Do Machina said farewell, goodbye, that song?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, it means goodbye, so something's going to happen. Something's going to happen.
Maybe.
Go goodbye. Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go. I know I said this 1,000 times, so let's go ahead and end it. We'll see you here again next week. Good night, everybody.